Well, greetings, guys. I hope you are having a good time in studio, but also a blast around Dar es Salaam. We are enjoying ourselves in Boston. Of course, there is still no action around here, but later in the day, we shall be making our way to Philadelphia, getting ready for France and Paraguay, that round of 16 tie. But of course, the round of 32 does come to an end today, and the biggest concern has been the performance of the African teams. Like we were saying, even before the World Cup started, that there was a lot of excitement when 10 teams are qualified for the World Cup from the African continent, and there was more excitement when 9 of those made it out of the group stages into the round of 32. But I remember we did pose a question because it was a big concern that out of the 9, how many of them will be making it to the round of 16? Morocco did get themselves there, while 5 other countries are already home. With 3 remaining in the competition and playing today, the big question is who will be returning Morocco in the round of 16. But also the biggest concern has been the manner in which these African teams have been knocked out of the competition. Senegal conceding a last minute goals, the game going into extra time, conceding a last minute penalty. South Africa, the manner in which they lost that game against Canada, when you thought they were evenly matched. Ivory Coast, how they lost against Norway, but also how they lost in the group stages against Germany was very painful, together with Algeria. And yesterday at the pre-match press conference, Ghana head coach Carlos was asked about the performance of African teams and the manner with which they were conceding goals in the last minute. And this was his response.
The concerns that I have related with the last minute are exactly the same with the first minute. We can start to win games in the first minute or lose them in the first minute, win in the last minute or lose in the last minute. We won some games in the last minute, so it's part of the package. At the end of the game, special 10 minutes first half and 10 minutes the second half. A lot of games, a lot of goals happen in the game, and this is not only related with concentration. It is also related with fatigue, with the dynamic of the game. When the other teams, they play full risks in terms of attacking decisions. That's the beauty of the game. That's the drama of the game, to turn one result in your favor in the last minutes of the game. That's why this is the most beautiful game in the world.
Ghana will be playing last, that is after Egypt take on Australia, but also Argentina taking on Cape Verde. And in their game against Colombia tomorrow morning, Queiroz says their World Cup actually starts now. They are trying to get into the last 16 for the first time since 2010, when they had that fairy tale run all the way up to the quarter-finals.
The really World Cup start now. For us, these are the games that counts and matters. It's more about, it's not only about talent, it's about character, it's about attitude, courage, bravery during 90 minutes. And in this game there is no guys that some of them are brave or others not brave. It's just guys that they last more 10 minutes than the others. And this is exactly what we are doing with the players, to make them ready to be always one step ahead of the game, one jump more, one run more, one sprint more, one better pass. And we have to play the game. This is my experience. We know it is a lot of pressure. You know, we don't need to bring more pressure for us. We have to be sure that when the game starts, I have to be sure that my players, they really enjoy to play the game. They enjoy every challenge, every pass, every strike on goal, every single duel. And when we start to win those small things in the game, we start to build the result that we expect.
Well, the good thing about all this is that Ghana will be playing last. That is after knowing the results between Egypt and Australia, but also the big one between Cape Verde and Argentina. And yes, the big question remains, who of those 3 will be joining Morocco? Or Morocco will be the only African team in the round of 16 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup.